Howdy, howdy, everybody. Bill T with Paint Minis live here tonight. Coming at you from the Creation Cave, where we've got our Army of the Damned down here, Horde of the Damned, excuse me, all based up and ready to go for some more details. How's it going, Todd? Good to see you in the chat. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. I'm having a wonderful night so far. I hope you guys are too out there in the world of YouTube. So last thing we did on these guys was to kind of give their tabards this dark green color here. If we can get a little focus out the camera. Let's see. It's not wanting to cooperate with me today, I don't think. There we go. All right, very nice. So we painted these tabards this dark green color. Came out really, really well, in my opinion. That's going to be our shadow color for them. Tonight we're going to be doing some detail work on that cloth. We're going to step up another shade of green to give it a bit more life, a little highlight, so to speak. Probably do some of the armor, because that's going to be easy. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about maybe a dozen of them that have helmets. So that should be a pretty easy job to tackle. I will be gone for a week, starting on Friday. So don't expect any live streams during that time, because I'll be away. But as soon as I get back, though, we're going to be right back to it. And I'm hoping that these guys are going to be done by Friday. I've got my fingers crossed on that one. I may end up having to have a pretty lengthy stream for them in order to get there tomorrow night. I'm not 100% sure, but we shall see what's going on in the cards. With that being said, why don't we get to painting here and bopping some tunes. I'm gonna put the camera down here on the in the painting area, and we'll see how that goes. Tonight's drink of choice is Jinxie tea, kind of this effervescent. I think that trying to pronounce that word's a little tough. It's an effervescent tea. Effervescent? Anyways, it's actually pretty good. Wonderful stuff. So I'm gonna bop some tunes, and let's get to painting these bad boys. Oh, looks like we had a little bit of a little miniature mayhem going on down here. So we have, bring you guys in just a little bit. There we go. We have dark camo green and then camo green. I'm just gonna see if either one of these are gonna work for a highlight color. Hey, how's your night going tonight there, Todd? You having a good one out there? I hope. See how well I can get this in frame. Oh, nice, awesome. I hope you have a great time over there. James always has a good game going. I don't really think that's gonna do much for me. Dark camo green is a little out of the question, friends. Is that the game that, Oop. Is Gamma... Is it the same Gamma World game with, Dungeon Minister? Is he usually playing, Gamma World with you guys, I believe? I want to say so. Oh, yeah, there we go. Bogo Jorts is in the house, ready to cause the chaos. I love it. If you guys don't know, Todd, a good friend of the channel here, he likes making up some zany characters, and you can check out his stuff from some of his time with like some of the old school videos that Bill Sylvie has of playing Gamma World. And you can check that out and see his crazy characters. But let me tell you, it's pretty good. If you manage to find it in the archives, it's well worth a watch. Some little highlights on there. Make it a bit more, give it a little bit more depth. I don't think it needs much, but I'm just gonna put a little bit of something on there. Oh, it says if you'd like to check out the t-shirt of the night, I'll give it to you. It says be greater than average, and it's an equation for that from NASA. My parents were at the Space Center recently in Florida. And they picked me up this shirt because they thought it was hilarious and right up my alley, which it is. The key to the warp drive. If I've got a key to a warp drive, Todd, I'll speed on down there. I'll pick you up, and then we can go have track day. with a car with warp drive, because that sounds fun. Well, for proof of concept, it's pretty good. I don't know, like, I kind of want to brighten up these highlights even more. They're very subtle. What I've got going here right now. Indeed. Greater than average is a good thing. Man, I was just tired today. I did not have the best night's sleep, and I managed to catch a cat nap prior to the stream, which I'm really thankful for. But holy crap, was I tired. It was kind of nice, though, to get a couple of Z's in before it was showtime. I better organize these guys a bit better so I know which ones I've already done. Most of them like to play nice with each other, so that's a good thing. All right, hey, good to see you there, Todd. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Todd's been a huge cheerleader for the show. I'm telling you what. That guy works. He is very kind. One by one, we're getting through these guys. I was watching some of RPG Grandma's Cobalt paint up. She's got some really nice looking Cobalts that are primed and ready to go, and she's going to be doing some basing on those. Kind of a fun little video she's got going. Nice little hangout sesh with the RPG Grandma. I rather enjoyed that myself. This isn't quite hitting as much as I want it to. It's like just a shade too dark, I want to say. That's all right. I can do layers of highlights. This is going quick enough now that I'm starting to really find a groove with it. Trying to catch some edge highlights where I can on these guys. Pretty subtle stuff. Nothing crazy. But we are plowing through these skeletons, which I'm quite happy about. Looks like I need to rehydrate my brush. It's always good to have a clean brush when you're painting up tons of minis, just so that you can keep that fine point. Make sure the capillary action is kind of working in your favor. Hey, what's up, Mini Warmut? Awesome! I'm so excited to be part of the Warmut challenge. And the rules were pretty simple too, so I appreciate that. All right, hey, thanks for tuning in. By the way, I'm looking forward to seeing what else you got in store for this challenge. But yeah, have a good time there. Hey, I appreciate it. Take care, Mini Warmut. Go check that guy out too. He's got some fun stuff. I didn't realize just how many painters there were. Like, if you check out his roll call videos for this challenge, I didn't realize that the painting community was actually quite large. You can go there and see other painters and what they're doing. Really kind of a cool idea. Looks like I'm definitely going to need to retouch up some of these guys. got, let's see here, we got 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 out of 20 something done now. So the progress is there. It's kind of nice to see instant results. Every step brings it just a little bit closer to that finished product. Let's check out and see how it looks when it's dry. And not half bad, actually. They're very subtle highlights. So I might have to go back with a little bit of extra zhuzh. Get some more yum in the highlight department. A-okay by me. Just a little bit more water in here. All right. See how I can reposition this a little bit. Maybe give you a top-down view instead. Oh! Hey, how's it going there, kangaroo? The Psy kangaroo is in the house. Sounds like you and the gang are making some big plans for the weekend, and I hope you have a good one. I'm gonna be out of town coming up here on Friday. Going to Michigan is what I'm doing. Thanks for popping in, by the way. Good to see ya. one by one, we're getting these guys done. So I'm pretty sure that challenge is based on how many models you do in a month. I'm not going to push myself too hard on it because it's just kind of a fun challenge for Mini Warmut. It seems like it's kind of just a fun run, so to speak. So I think I am just going to enter these guys in. Although I'm pretty sure in a month I could speed run some serious mini painting if I needed to. Well, I hope you're having a great night out there, Kangaroo. Been up to anything fun? See how these guys, the dried ones, are looking. Yeah, I think I am gonna have to make a second pass at this, no matter what I do. I mean, it's looking really nice though. But I don't think the color saturation is right where I want it yet. Working hard on the miniature painting assembly line tonight. Slowly but surely finding my groove here. Since a lot of these sculpts are fairly similar, I'm able to get my eyes are kind of finally adjusting to the game plan. Down to 4 more dudes left. We'll start on the armor for sure, I think, tonight. I'll leave any other touch-up highlights I want to do for later. Pardon me. Well, the nice thing about this is it definitely is breaking up the monotony of just a very dull green color. Because I'm seeing that when this dries, it's drying so that it's just like a shade lighter than the previous tone, which is, you know, kind of good for step shading the miniature, but like, I do have to get all of these done. I was hoping for a bit more bang for my buck, but that's, you know, it is doing a good job at breaking up the single color that we've got going here. And to think we haven't even talked about what the base is going to be yet. I'm hoping to do like a crackle base on these guys with Vallejo crackle paint. And do like a two-tone kind of Deadlands thing going on, like a Deadlands kind of deal going on with it. All right, so that's everybody done with this this camo green, but I think we have to go even further on it. Unfortunately, I'm seeing like when they've dried just how subtle of a highlight this is, and it's not I don't know, it's not working for me. Hey Cal, how's it going? Good to see you. Oh, why aren't these done? Feature creep. Let's chalk it up to feature creep. I'm thinking let's hold off on the clothes for much longer. I just did kind of a highlight on these guys, and it was when I was painting it, the shade was a bit lighter, but now once it's dried, it's really kind of worked its way into more of it's not quite as highlighty as I wanted it to be, which is interesting. But so I may have to go back on a third pass on those guys. But we're gonna do some of their armor because they've got like helmets and stuff, and so we're gonna do that. Now, ooh, hello. I've got bronze and copper metallic paints here, and I did a little test bed miniature the other night. And I think it turned out really well. This copper and bronze scheme going on for the helmet, I think it looked really well. So I'm just gonna keep trucking with that because it did work out. We're gonna get some brush or some paint here on the mixer, and then we'll get to doing up some armor. So Cal, how you doing? What's new? Any doing anything fun tonight? Besides you know, being a wonderful Paint Minis live chat lounge cat? Because in my book, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I am. Where did I put you? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do streaking grime over the metal. Well, actually over all of it. All of it's getting streaking grime. These guys are evil dudes. Evil dudes deserve streaking grime. Streaking grime does things like this to a model, and makes them look really nasty. And you just take and wipe away some of it with mineral spirits when on places that you want to have stand out a bit more. But this is kind of what streaking grime does to models, and I am all about it. And I think these bones need it too. Hey, there you go. What are you painting tonight there, Cal? Something fun, I hope. So I'm gonna get a dab of bronze on the palette. Very nice. Finishing some men-at-arms. Wonderful, wonderful. Any particular color scheme you're going with, like a blue or red based color scheme for them? Just kind of curious. I love hearing what other people are painting. You know me, gotta be a little nosy. Looking good. Base dry brushes, gotcha. I have never been huge on basing myself. I really like to put my models on like these clear acrylic bases. Mainly because I like to have them blend in with whatever tabletop they're on. Because I find it really funny if you have like guys that are based in, you know, a woodland scene, and then you put them on a snow tabletop, and it's like all of a sudden there's grass in the middle of the tundra. That's my personal preference, but man, I do like me a good base for on display models. Totally worth the effort. Really tells a story and kind of brings those models some extra character. Green tabards. I too am joining the Green Tabard Club tonight. I hear there's cookies and coffee in the back. Also, just a little piece of info for you too, there, Cal. Mini Warmut stopped by. We're in the challenge now, officially in the challenge for September. We're on the roll call lists, so I am excited for that. And the Horde of the Damned is entered into that challenge. I'm looking forward to all the little rivets that I have to do on the shields. That's gonna be fun. Found the little support piece on the helmet there. Tonight has been quite fun. We've had a lot of fun people coming in and out of the live chat lounge. A friend of mine, Kangaroo, was just in here for a little bit. Warmut's been here. Todd was here before he had Gamma World, which is very nice. Always like seeing that guy. Have you thought about entering that challenge at all, Cal? I'm not sure if that's your type of speed or you know, style. I'm just hoping this guy gets like 100 painters in there and he's like, holy crap, it exploded on me. How am I gonna deal with all this? That's my hope. I bet it would surprise the crap out of him if there were a ton of painters in there. It's a pretty, you know, it's a laid back kind of thing. I think more or less it's a kind of just a way for the community to meet and greet each other. A lot of folks coming out of the woodwork to take part and kind of let the community know that they're around. All you gotta do is take a video of what you're submitting, and as long as it was primed after September 1st, you can enter it in. You just, I guess you do update videos, which I'm gonna have just my live streams serve as because I'm literally painting them. Which is about as up to date as it gets. But you just, yeah, periodic updates just whenever you feel during the month of September for what you're painting. Hey, Dungeon Minister. Oh, hey, awesome, man. Yeah, we're doing some helmets, and we've done some a little bit of work on some highlights for their tabards or whatever. Have fun at Gamma World, my guy. I'm sure Bogo Jorts will keep you happily entertained for quite a while. And I'm sure, like, you know, I'm sure you could enter in something you've already primed. You know, it doesn't seem like it's that much of a like it's that enforced. If you were interested in doing, I think it's just, you know, if you're painting it, send it in kind of deal. He's welding tentacles onto his trash can armor. If that sounds about as Gamma World as it gets. Leave it to Bogo Jorts. The fabulous Bogo Jorts, everybody. Turning trash cans into modern art. Amen. Well, say hi to the gang for me, all right? I really need to come back and play some stuff, but I've been in skeleton land, painting skeletons. But one day I'll return. Someday soon, I hope. James runs some really fun games. If you haven't seen his stuff, head on over to Drive Through RPG or Lulu, which, come to think of it, I forgot my banner that scrolls on past. So you can get a link for that if you're so inclined, for anybody watching after the fact. There you go. Check out these fun things if you're looking for fun things to look at. You can see it right down there in the banner. So now that we have a ton of helmets done, we're on to the plates. trying to figure out what's cloth and what's armor here. I'm gonna move the camera again. I'm gonna get real up close and personal tonight. I think maybe this pointed down camera thing is not a half bad idea, just because I tend to like either be out of shot or out of focus a lot of the time. But not only that, but you get to see a better picture of what's happening in real time here. That's turning out pretty well. Slowly but surely we are getting there, friends. Let's see if I can get that guy to focus a bit more. Very nice. I think bronze was definitely the right choice to go with there. Because it is looking classy. It is. Alright. That's one of their captains down. We have another. We can start on some rivets. Oh, I caught myself again. I'm doing half of this out of frame again. There we are. I'm hoping in the future I can get a camera with a bit better zoom or something, so that I can have it maybe like mounted above me, and then have it point down at the desk, and have another camera, maybe just one of the other C920s over here, and then figure out how to do the auto switching camera thing, so there's multiple angles of this. I love painting the big parts because it's pretty instant gratification to see what it looks like when it's done. but it also is, you know, you got to spend time on those small details to really make your work shine. Oh, I didn't even realize these guys have these like little metal plates underneath them. I'm gonna hit those up too on our way past. There we go. I'm gonna make sure I check the other captain guy. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Went somewhere. Ah. There you are. Just doing up a couple of these like little, I don't know what they are. They look like an upturned bowl on these shields. I don't know what it's called. I think it's some kind of thing to reinforce it. I'm just trying to get those guys based up in the same color bronze, and then I'll do the copper for the rivets on the actual shields. This is a little, oh, hey, how's it going there, Von Gifford? Hail, Master Harryhausen. We're doing armor tonight. Finally getting to some of the armored bits on our Horde of the Damned. It's good to see you. I hope your night's going well. Cal's doing some basing on some men-at-arms, which sounded really cool. I can't wait to get that Discord like totally completed and ready to go for you guys, so that I can see some pictures of Cal's men-at-arms. We're gonna get some copper going in the palette here, some copper colored metallic paint. So that we can get a little bit of contrast with the dull brown of the bronze. This orangey copper color is working out pretty well for that. Just gonna thin this paint down a little bit. Gonna see how she runs. I have seen some of your work, Cal, in the Delvers Discord for sure. Oh, Von Gifford, I'm sorry to hear about your leg. That's no bueno. I had a really tough night of sleep last night myself as well, and all day today I was just exhausted. Came home, took a nap. I will send you some good vibes, and hopefully that'll subside so you can get some rest. It's no fun going off of no sleep, that's for sure. Oh man. I appreciate you being here though. That means a lot. I know that's probably not the most ideal situation to be in there, Vaughn. For a lot of these guys, we're already kind of on the home stretch. This copper color, doing up some like leather, is basically the and some cleanup work. We'll kind of end this basing and detail phase. Well, I think you know, hopefully you can get some shut-eye in though, Vaughn. That's I just keep thinking about not sleeping for that long, and man, that does not sound very pleasant at all. I mean, I missed just a little bit of beauty sleep today, and came home and took like a 2-hour nap just right off the bat. So I wish you a full night's rest, sir. Okay, good. Well, happy crashing. From yours truly, signed PML. The one time where you want to crash. Definitely not on an intercontinental flight, though. Pardon me, I'm still working on my humor. I have to keep mixing this copper color. I don't know how it's formulated, but the acrylic binder really likes to rise to the top. It's a beautiful color. It flows really nice. The mechanics of it are great, but when it just sits on the palette, it likes to kind of separate. It's almost like oil and water, not oil and water, but like mustard or mayonnaise or something, where if there's not an emulsifier to it, something like that. So all of the, So for this, let me just make sure here. I'm taking a look here. Should be somewhere on this playlist. I have a massive playlist that I've found hanging around Spotify that's all artists that are not copywritten or have like the strike deal going on. So that's kind of where I get all the background music, is just from that. In the future, I'm hoping that I'll have my own written, that I can just, 16 song album or something that I can put on. That's all of my own music. But for now, this works out all right for having something to fill the air, so to speak, as this show doesn't really work too well as a talk show format. I kind of make it work, but like, it's not ideal for that, just because a lot of the time I'm really trying to concentrate on something, or like, just make sure I'm staying right where I need to on the model with the brush or whatever I'm doing. So sometimes I am a little quiet just because I'm focused on the project. But yeah, it's kind of like public domain stuff. It's a similar idea there, yeah. And I really do appreciate these artists that have done this music up, because it is hard to find music that is that, I don't know, sounds decent. but I also have to like be really mindful of Spotify because it likes to, for some reason, just meander off the playlist every now and then, and I haven't had any issue with it so far. Fingers crossed. I had one video where I guess it was not able to be seen in Russia. I'm not all that worried about it, but just because I guess when it meandered off, it hit a publishing company that had the rights to that song in Russia. But I've been trying to be cognizant of it, just because I'd like to leave a little bit of a legacy with the older stuff, and make sure I start off with not, you know, kneecapping myself by using copywritten music. Still waiting for the mighty fan brush. Mighty fan brush. Are you talking about the spray booth with that loud fan in there? Or the airbrush? Oh, gotcha. Oh, yeah. Let me just, let me just grab this guy here. We're gonna make some Paint Minis live magic happen here, live for you guys. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna dip the. I'm gonna get some paint on our brush. We're gonna get some paint on there. But we gotta clean it. We gotta clean it. So I'm gonna dip it in the water, and then I'm gonna wipe it off on my stuff, and then you just gotta beat the devil out of it. Just beat the devil out of it. We don't want the devil in our brush, so we just beat it. There you go, Von Gifford. I hope that was satisfactory. I'll have to work on my brush beating skills for you. Well, I hope so. That is my goal, to spread the joy of painting and everything that comes along with it, including the shenanigans. Especially the shenanigans. You can't leave the shenanigans behind, friends. Not in this line of work. Not in this business. We must maintain our optimal shenanigan levels up here in the Paint Minis live creation cave, and the as well as the live chat, as much as possible. The happy trees. Right next to the mysterious mountains. Oh, cool. You're just doing the faces, just the face details left on the men-at-arms there, Cal? Or maybe you're talking about the skeleton boys here. you know what? We're gonna, Vaughn, for you tonight. I know you've been kind of having a, you got something going on with your legs. You've been up for hours and hours straight. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. We'll double up on our money here, real quick. All right. Are you guys ready for some more paint shop shenanigans? You ready? Now we're gonna go ahead and, after we've, beaten the devil out of our brush, so to speak. Now we're gonna go ahead and paint ourselves some happy trees for Von Gifford. May he sleep well tonight and be ever rested for tomorrow. There we go. We're gonna take a little phthalo green and we're just gonna put it on, just on the outside of this happy little tree. There we go. There we go. I've got a bunch of these trees, man. I've got a ton of them. I've got these wonderful trees from a long time ago. We're gonna turn that into something at some point. It's fine. I am, I am more than happy to play the role of Mad Painter on YouTube. I don't think that role has been filled quite yet. So I am more than happy to take it. Now, where was I before getting totally lost in the sauce here? Ah, yes. Another helmet. Here we are. Man, whoever is gonna watch this after the fact, they are in for a surprise when it comes to the, happy little trees and the brush beating. They're gonna be real confused. Oh yeah, you talking about Bob Ross? I secretly kind of think the same thing, that he must have been I feel like he must have been somebody that had fun with the devil's lettuce a little bit. He's just so laid back and calm. Like, that dude is just tranquility in a nutshell. How many more helmets we have to go? We got three more helmets to go. Methinks. Yeah. Yep, okay. Not too far off. You guys watch any good movies lately? I mean, I just got done rewatching that Small Soldiers movie after you guys figured out the name of that for me from a brief description. I did that with a friend, and I had a blast. What a nostalgia rush. that was. They really liked the movie too. So it's kind of a win-win all the way around. Metallics are kind of fun to do. I am not, you know, I like to think I'm an alright painter, but non-metallic metals is just not my wheelhouse. It's just something I don't really care for in my work. Not only that, but it takes forever and a day. If you're doing like some really primo, like competition mini or something, it is the ultimate Chad move when it comes to, in my opinion, it's the ultimate Chad move when it comes to mini painting and wanting to show off your technique. If you can do some serious non-metallic metal, you have just pulled an ultimate Chad in the hobby. But for me, it just takes way too long. And I'm not a huge fan of how it looks because it can show up different in different lightings. Well, I don't know, it doesn't play well with me. Just not a fan. I'd rather just slap some metallics on it and make it shiny and pretty. Right off the bat. Have a little bit of reflection to it. Your mind will fill in the blanks. That's half the fun of doing gaming anyways, it's just a little bit of imagination with rules, right? Our last helmet, friends. Then we're on to rivets, I believe. All right, and with that, I think we're done with the helmets. I'm leaving on Friday for a road trip to Michigan, and I'm hoping to have these boys done by then. I really need to just kind of have them done. Otherwise, I gotta, you know, tell Dungeon Minister he's gotta wait another week for his minis. And I know that the plot line has been just thickening, and that tension over there for his family game night must be palpable. All right, how am I going to do this? We're going to have to really steady hand these guys. So I'm just gonna brace. If you've, for anybody watching that might be trying to get a little bit more steady hand, I tend to ball my fist up around the base of the model, unless you're working on something low on the model, but I'll like kind of hold it in there like so, almost like an OK symbol, and then I'll brace the other hand right up against my fingers, choke up on the brush, and kind of move it in until I see that I'm hitting the target. I might actually go for a smaller brush and just deal with the fact that the paint, I'm gonna have to just reload the brush more often. This is gonna be a bit too messy for my liking if I keep going at it with a number 3. So let's see what we've got in the weapon rack. The weapon rack. Yeah, I know. This is my enjoyment, you know. And I hope that I can maintain all of those characteristics that you've stated there, Von Gifford, for a very long time, because I enjoy the heck out of painting minis. And I don't want that to go away anytime soon. And I really enjoy meeting people and talking about painting minis, as you can probably tell. But I wouldn't have it any other way. This is too much fun. And Cal, yeah, it is a lot to get done so soon. I mean, these models they're not necessarily display models, so I'm not worrying too terribly much about it. I do want to keep a pretty high quality, a high standard to them, because I want them to be something that Dungeon Minister can show off, or whatever he wants to do with them. I want them to look nice for his game. But I also have a ton of these guys to get through. There's going to be a decent amount of touch-up work that happens on these guys, too. Yeah, I'm doing... I think it's like 28, 29 of these guys. Von Gifford... I gotta find the issue of Dragon Magazine that I saw the painting techniques in. Okay, yeah, if you happen to find it and can send me, like, a picture, I'll read through the text. Maybe I can break it down for you, or maybe show you an example of what they're talking about. Yeah, I am doing a ton of these skeletons. Oh, okay, yeah, for sure. I would definitely like to see it for the technical aspect of it as well. I'm always looking to pick up little tips and tricks. My problem is that I forget who I learned them from, so credit on this channel for all of the little things that I've picked up around the YouTubes and internet. Kind of get a little lost. Oh, I just realized there's a band on the shield. Is it gonna be too much copper? I don't know. Oh, more stuff to do later. Okay, so there's a band along all these shields. Got it. Right. A Dropbox? I don't. I don't have a Dropbox. Is it a really large file? Because if it's, I think if it's under 4 megabytes, you can send it via Discord. And that might work out. Okay. Yeah, you can send it via Discord if it's under 4 megabytes, via the little plus icon on the left side of the chat bar. That's probably the best way to do it. Otherwise, maybe in the future I can set up a Dropbox account. Okay, gotcha. I'll get in touch with you when I got an account created over there. It's probably worth it anyways. I'll use it in my professional life. I think everybody's got a Dropbox besides me. I'm oh boy, that's a little bit extra. Leave you to the touch-up painting desk. That is true. Dry brushing is a real quick way to get some fun results very fast. There, Cal. I'm a millennial who I have some technical skills with technology, but I am not. There are just some things I'm not so inclined on, like Dropbox and how to run this YouTube streaming stuff, for instance. Looks like I'll have quite a bit of touch-up work to do after all of these shields. That's alright. I'm a glutton for punishment over here at Paint Minis Live. Oh, yeah, no, I will keep my mouth quiet on that. Right, for sure. Sometimes they're really hard to pick out, you know, on like the D&D fighters that I did for Kyle over at the Dungeon Delver channel. That sculpt was just kind of mushed. He had knives on there. I didn't even realize he had knives in his belt because they were so flat. And just trying to pick out those little details that were there was just nuts. I hope he's able to play with those at some point in the future, but that drove me a little mad. Some of those small pieces that I'd see later on and be like, ah, crap! Now I gotta go back and paint them. Huh. I had no clue about that. There, Von Gifford. Yeah, I'm just relegating myself to the fact that I'm gonna have to go through and redo some of the brown base coats on these shields. Did I even get the rivets on some of these guys? Not all of them were done, I don't think. Oh my gosh. I think I should have just started with copper and then done the brown right over it. That would have been a little cleaner. I'm just gonna have to clean that up with brown paint later. So I think Thursday, well, tomorrow night, depending on how work goes, I'm gonna start the stream a bit early, just so that I can plow through a couple hours worth of painting, and get these guys as close to done as I possibly can. I mean, I'm leaving at noon on Friday, so fingers crossed about it. I mean, ideally, all that needs to happen is the rest of their shields need to be done. Where am I at? I'm up in Minnesota, where it's cold. Well, this summer hasn't been cold. This summer has been like an oven. Oh, yeah, right. Well, how would I kind of forgot. There's this lovely thing called a time zone that I should be cognizant of. Yeah, I will probably be starting the stream a little earlier though, tomorrow night. There's a ton to get through. So I'm gonna need every minute of it to try and get all of these guys done. Did I forget your rivets too? Oh my gosh. These rivets are gonna kill me. But there's definitely a ton of stuff to get through on these guys still. Which is alright, but I'm gonna need the time to do it. It's mainly like what I'm kind of looking at now is beat that drum, Von Gifford. Do 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 do. Energizer Bunny. What needs to be done is their, like, let me use my pointy stick for the pointing. What needs to be done is their, leather belts. These little pennant ribbons, they're kind of cowlings on some of them, and then it's just down to touch-up paint on doing touch-up paint on all of them. They're definitely. I think I am gonna have to just tell them it's gonna be next. It's gonna be another week before I'm totally ready, because even if I get all of the paint work done on them, I'm still gonna need to let them dry to do the weathering portion of it. So I'm just gonna have to relegate myself to that. But if I get the majority of the paint work done, I can have it out of the shop and on its way to Canada by the end of the week, maybe, or earlier, like midweek. I could have it on its way. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's the man himself. Dungeon Minister back at it again. How's Gamma World? And you're painting lizard men. Wonderful. Cal's got some men-at-arms he's working on. I am... about ready to beat my head senseless with skeleton shields. Well, that sounds like Gamma World. Hey, we heard you were welding tentacles onto a trash can for armor there, Mr. Bogo Jorts. Welcome back to the stream, by the way. Appreciate you stopping by. Currently just working on these shields. I've relegated myself to the fact that this will not be a clean job, and that I'll just have to go through and put little bits of brown paint where I need them to be, due to the fact that there's so many of these little rivets and stuff. This is where one of those paint markers would help. Oh my gosh. this would be where I'd like to use them. His power armor. Scale creep. Honestly, what I should be using for this is a round nose brush. Do I have any? All these are pretty pointed. I don't have any, like, ones that are that small, though. Yeah, see, it's just kind of a messy operation here. I'm just gonna have to go through with the brown. Brown is gonna be easier. Hey! Good luck, Hal. Let me know how it turns out. A toothpick? You could try. I think you could maybe for some washes. Apparently, scale modelers that were into like aircraft would do would use a pin, and they would dip the pin in like an oil wash and do panel lines with this. Call it pin washing. And you would literally just take a drop of this stuff off, like try to get a drop of it off of the pin and right into the seam of the panel line on your model jet or whatever, and you would get a very nice clean line. So I suppose a toothpick could work for that, yeah. I don't plan on doing anything with a toothpick. For me personally, I just tend to think of some of these schemes in like layers. So with this shield, I'm kind of messing it up with the copper band that I've found on there, and that I'm attempting to kind of I'm attempting to keep on the shield, so to speak. I'm kind of messing up that paintwork we did earlier, but I'll do the copper here, and even though the rivets look really messy now, I can come in with brown paint and just go over it and hide it a lot better than I can try to like just put the tip of this paintbrush against the actual rivet itself. So kind of thinking of it in layers or stages. Because I know I'm going to end up with a bit of overspill from this brush, but that small one just is not holding enough paint for me to do it correctly. Or at least the way I want it to be done. James is good at telling you what dice to roll. He'll let you know. It's his games are always fun, quick, and easy because he's got the rules covered. You just got to show up and have a good time. Hey, you're doing 23 of them lizard men, huh? All right. It's not bad. Like doing minis like this, it's not bad when you take little victories. It's one step at a time when you're painting models en masse. Doing these assembly line style miniatures like this, just, you know, start with one bit and be like, I'm gonna do this shield on all of them, and then you'll get done with the shields and you'll be like, man, those shields look killer, and you'll be really happy. You'll feel like you've accomplished something. But if you look at the project as a whole and you just paint one of them and go through and do just one of them, and then you're done with one of them and you're like, wow, that mini looks really cool. Wait, there's like a bunch more that I have to do now, and I guess I have one mini, but there's like 30 of them. It's a lot. It's a lot more entertaining, and it feels a bit better if you do the assembly line method, in my opinion, and just, you know, do the shield on each one of the minis, and kind of revel in the fact that you got all the shields done. They're all done. They're all done. For that step or whatever, just the basing process of it, you know, you can revel in that fact. So that's how I tend to keep myself happy when I'm doing huge amounts of models. Hey, awesome. It's good to hear that your mix worked out there, Cal. Always nice to find those hidden little victories. Hey, TJ, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Were you playing Gamma World out there too? Hope you had a good time if you were. There you go. Working your way from the skin out. Sounds like a plan. Good lord. Mom, look at my shield. I did it. Doesn't it look so good? I tried to stay in the lines, but nothing was helping. Nothing a little touch-up work can't handle, though. Hey Cal, you should check out James Keck's stuff. You can find him over on the Dungeon Delvers Discord. You should check it out. He runs open games over on his own Discord thing, and you can try out his systems and stuff. And you know, it's a lot of fun. He's a great DM if you're looking to just play the game. Yeah, GW models are a bit bigger. Yeah, Todd's System Wildlands. It's really fun. I was playtesting that with Todd for a while, and it is a wonderful system. Really pretty simple to pick up and just go with it. That's another thing that I've wanted to do for a while. I really want to try that Star Wars miniature game. I think that would be real cool. But I don't think my wallet can take it right now. It looks like it would be a lot of fun though. I think it's called Star Wars Legions. But man, it just looks like a lot of fun. I want in on that so bad. Yeah, I can't stress enough how much fun I have had over on the Keck server and in Todd's Wildland server. Highly recommend. Well, say they're dungeon minister if you're I think you're still in here somewheres. Want to let you know that I am gonna be headed out of town for a week to go to Michigan and enjoy some scenery and some family out there. Oh my God, no, we're not listening to this. There we go. I don't know what that song was, but that was strange. But I'm leaving for a bit to go to Michigan. These guys are gonna be here for another week. I have kind of relegated myself to just saying that I'm gonna do as much as I can all the way up until the last minute. But they're still gonna need to dry is the problem. I don't think I'm going to be able to get them out in time for the end of the week, like I was hoping. They're going to have to dry before I weather them and seal them with a varnish so that they don't, so that they have some durability for you. I know I have been a little bit behind on this project. But I think that's just the way she's gonna be. But I'm gonna seriously kick butt on these guys. For the rest of the week. Oh, nice. All right. That's good. I can rest a little easier then. I know that narrative is getting hot and heavy, buddy. Ooh. There you go. Oh, nope. You're not done yet. We still have to do the rivets. Don't forget the rivets, Billy. The rivets. Not the gumdrop buttons. Watched that the other night, too. Shrek. Watching Shrek with Sarah. See, the thing I didn't realize when I was a kid watching that movie, because I was kind of a youngster, you know, Lord Farquaad is the name of the character. If you say it real fast, it sure sounds like something different. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more to do. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. Yeah, you guys missed the brush beating and we painted the happy little tree. You guys totally missed it. So you'll have to go back and check that out. It was pretty funny. Me, Cal, and Vaughn were having a good laugh tonight. Lord. Little rivets. The pop soundtrack? Oh. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I think that's the only time I've listened to Smash Mouth's song. I believe the lead singer just passed away recently, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't think it was an immersive movie. Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm sorry, I've been focused on these shields and not really keeping up with the chat, but I'm seeing it now. Yeah, Donkey and a Dragon in Love brings my immersion. I mean, at the end of the second movie, they have like little babies that are flying around that look like they're like little mutant dragon donkey babies. I think somebody was absolutely blasted out of their gourd when they pitched that script to the company, and then some dude was like, "Yeah, let's do it." Sorry, Cal. What can I say? I've got so many skeletons to do. I gotta keep the momentum. I mean, considering the fact that this was a 2000s movie, the CGI in there, like the animation and stuff, is very well done. Better than the Scorpion King, my god. Oh. I am giant mutated wax scorpion man. Something that came out of my nightmares. It's just so bad it's almost Uncanny Valley. But I still am pretty impressed that that movie got, that movie was so well done with the animation and the, like, quality of it. Oh, nice, you're on to sealing your men-at-arms there, Cal. That's always the best part, because you know at that point you've got it, you've got what you want, you got it locked in. I'm gonna end up sealing these skeletons too, but most of my models that I have for personal stuff, they're unsealed. I leave them that way. If they get scratched up or whatever, more fun for me, because then I just get to redo the paint job with new skills or a more practiced hand. You know, that's a great question there, Dungeon Minister. I think, I don't know. Why... Well, thanks for keeping me company, friends. I do appreciate it. And the conversation in the live chat has been quite a welcome distraction at times. I mean, it is nice to be able to look up and see what's happening in the live chat and be able to kind of take a mental breather from the small details we're now on to in this project. I know I'm going to thank myself later for going through this step, but I think I probably should have just skipped it. They're gonna look really nice though with this copper band on them and the little copper rivets. It's gonna make them, I'm sure, stand out like no tomorrow, and really look pretty on the tabletop. Who is Alina? Not familiar. Maybe one of you guys knows. And we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're done with the shields. We're gonna be done with the shields. We're gonna just be done with the shields for now. Oh, is the cleric? Okay, gotcha. The one that he killed in the beginning that everybody's was really like heartthrobbed over. Got it. Okay. And that's why whenever she shows up in Dungeon Minister's videos, it's always like teardrop and a little heart with the sad strings attached for the music. I'm getting it now. I'm getting it now. I thought that was just like somebody that they had. I haven't totally caught up with some of the beginning ones. I should probably do that and just go back and rewatch his older videos. I was on a freight train plowing through them at one point, but then life caught up and a bunch of skeletons showed up at my door, and I was like, oh man, what are you guys doing out in the cold? And they're like, we don't have a D&D game to go to. Could you feed us, house us, and paint us? And I was like, yeah, I guess I could do that. Just so you know, you're gonna get stuffed in a little box and sent to Canada. And they were like, oh, we were on our way there anyways, just a stopover in Minnesota here. can't tell, I might be going just a little insane. But, yeah, I should do that and get the full story. We got so many cool projects coming down the pipeline, friends. Don't mind the cold. Maybe there you go. Yeah, we don't mind the cold. We'll go to Canada. Yeah, I was talking about projects. We got some fun projects lined up for the near future here. I keep talking about this project with Bo. I gotta get that. I gotta get the wheels turning on that. I gotta go talk to that guy. So that'll be coming down the pipeline. Spider tank with Bo. I think I'm gonna buy like 2 of them and have him paint one up, and I'll paint one up, and then we'll just compare and contrast over a live stream. Swap some painter war stories about it. I've got the 2 Emperor of Mankind minis coming from Major Minis. One we're gonna paint up like a statue. The other one's gonna be more like him in the flesh, 30K style, like old Warhammer. Kind of lore tying into that. I've got an Emperor Titan to do for 40K. A bit more to do on the Dungeon Delvers Silver Dragon. That project's going pretty well, but there's some more to do on it. What else do we have? Is there anything you guys would like to see, like to see more of, or any ideas of models that you'd like to see my take on, or anything in particular? Is there a not 5 degrees of separation indeed, Cal? Oh, that's cool. That is definitely cool. Empire soldiers, but newer models based on old GW styles. All right, all right. Hey, if you want to send me a mini, I'll paint it for you, and I'll send it back. If that's what you truly want, I can make that happen. Especially for you guys, the Legacy crew, first models on the house. I've been thinking about doing some commission stuff, or at least putting up some commission stuff. If you happen to have friends that are looking to get models painted, once the Discord is out, I'll put a pricing structure in there. for folks that if they want models painted up. Big hat plumes, gotta love it. Oh, said all of them, all of them. If you'd like to pay me to do it, I would do all of them. It might be a tall order, depending on how much of a collector you are. The lead time on that is probably going to be pretty lengthy. Just saying. But if I can do these skeletons, I'm pretty sure I could do some fun stuff with some medieval guys. It's 10,000. Holy man. Wow. You've got that many models that need to get painted? I'm gonna say that's actually kind of impressive. $10,000? You have 10,000 models that need to get painted? I think that's got to be in there with a Guinness Book of World Records kind of thing there, Cal. If you've truly got 10,000, then yeah, I'd definitely be willing to lend a hand. Or at least do part of it. Wait, are you dead serious though? 10,000 miniatures? I mean, are these like 2mm rice grain scale guys, or like what is the story behind this? I am piqued. My intrigue is at a level similar to 10,000 now. Because if so, that's wild. "43 years ago." That's a timeline for you. $25 to $30. So Cal, no, you're dead serious though. I'm so gullible. I am gullible. I am a gullible person. I will admit that I am pretty gullible. But like, seriously though, you've got that many. You've got 10,000 25 to 30mm scale models that you gotta paint. Oh my gosh, Todd. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's yeah, right, yeah. I'll throw in a thing of Flex Seal for you too. Oh my gosh. That is great. Oh man. You guys crack me up. The lounge cats are on a bender tonight. Wow. All right. Cal, you legend. That's insane. That is truly insane. And glorious at the same time. You are gonna have one cool army. And if you'd like some help, I can definitely help you out. We can put that on the books. I can at least get it on the calendar or something to do up some of them. Wow. A juice weasel? I have not heard a skit about a juice weasel. I'm guessing it's a weasel that does juice? Or is it juicing? Is the weasel juicing? Run through steroids or something? What is going on here? Oh wow, you are full. My rinse well is seriously full. I'm gonna have to dump that, I think, in a minute. Yeah, I gotta. You've lit a fire under me there, Cal. I gotta get that Discord up just for the pictures alone. Sure, I am totally down. Let's talk about that, Cal. We can send some messages back and forth. I'm sure people will. I mean, would you be willing to, if you're gonna do a trade, would you be willing to come on the show and do an interview about your mini collection at some point? Because I think that'd be kind of cool. I'd be interested to hear more of the backstory about it and kind of what got you into the hobby and so on and so forth. Especially with a collection that large, that's pretty uncommon. And I think people would find your stories pretty interesting if you're willing, that is. Feel free to say no. That's 100% all right. I know some people aren't. Don't really want that kind of exposure. Okay, yeah. Let's set something up. I'll get in touch with you. Yeah, right. I love doing terrain, I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of fun. All right.
Oh, pardon me, friends.
I know, I'm astounded. Still, just 10,000 of them though? Like that is pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Just seeing that on especially at 28 to 32 scale, that would be impressive to see. That'd be impressive to see. We've got the shields. They're sloppily done, but they're done. I'll have to go through and fine-tune them a little later. These guys got some shoulder pads we could knock out. They need a little touch-up work on their actual skeleton deal going on there. There's leather on the helmets. Holy man! The goblin tank. I have not. I did watch the Dungeon Minister's video though. His crafting, live crafting for the kind of skeleton monster guy that he was scratch building, and I like that one. So I'll have to go check it out. 15,000 models all together. What? That is insane. I do want to see it now. I want to see what the what he came up with for a goblin tank. Just knowing him and his sense of humor, it's got to be good. Looks like it might be time to clean my paint bottles. The caps there are kind of getting a little grody. Ralpartha Heritage Grenadier. Yeah, man. I would take time if you came here with that many minis. Granted, we'd probably have to lower our quality standards on that many minis, but I'd bang out as many as I could. I'd take time off of work to do that. If those guys could have a little... If I could get a little credit off of that, just put me in the end credits when you open up your miniature museum. There, Cal. Most certainly it'd help. That is some dedication, though. I love it. Right, a lifetime supply indeed. I mean, it's like, I can't even imagine what that would look like at like a however many tables it would take that you would have of just the minis, but imagine the battle scenes and what that would look like. That would look epic as heck. $25,000 minis. Holy man. Well, I have a feeling with people like you at my back, Paint Minis Live will go a long way. $15,000 episodes doesn't sound out of reach. Well, actually, like, wait, hold on. Is that even physically possible? Each live stream is about 2 hours. 15,000 times 2 is 30,000. 30,000 hours. How many days is that? I'm gonna have to run the math on that. Is that even, like, physically possible? How many hours of painting would that be? It'd be a lot of hours of painting. Okay, now I gotta run the numbers. That's 1,250 days worth of painting divided by and 65, 3.5 years of painting. I believe that is 4 years, yeah. 3.5 years worth of painting. If I did, so yeah, that's totally doable. That's totally doable. We could do, you know, if somebody'd like to order me a like a DoorDash delivery card, I'll be a hermit in the basement for 3.5 years. By the time I get out of here, I'll have stumpy, tiny little legs. My name on Discord is Bill T117. Lowercase b. All lowercase. All one dealio. You should see the Paint Minis live as my icon on there. Is that all? We do all the armored bits on them all? We did. Very nice. Okay. There's a trumpet to do, which I think I'm gonna do up in this copper color. Well, I've still got some that's sitting here in workable condition. Let's catch up on the chat real quick. But an epic beard indeed, TJ. Right, yeah. It would be Indian in the cupboard, but auditory hallucination after 4 days of no sleep. That's true. I might, I think I could get through quite a few of them though before my quality standards really go out the window. And yeah, I suppose I could make my own, Paint Minis live brush set. It's not Sable hair, it's Bill hair. Just be dipping them in the paint and call it good. Yes. You're blue, and you're blue, and you're blue, and you're blue. Spray painting indiscriminately. The children, think about the children, Bill. The models must be painted. Awesome, Cal. Thanks for doing the legwork of getting us connected. I do appreciate that. I will be in touch, my friend. You know, although I think I could plow through a decent amount of them with the airbrush, you know, and get a lot of stuff done with that. I would definitely be refilling that airbrush quite often, though. Oh, gotta love the smell of fresh matte finish. Just make sure you're in a well-ventilated area there, Cal. Why won't you cover? A little bit of that copper color hit the green tabards we did, and now it's like, I don't care how much paint you put on me. I am copper now, and I will not leave. There we go. Why would I waste the fumes? There you go. Wow, you guys have been a hoot today. Tonight, I should say. You guys have been just a hoot. Oh, there's another one? Okay, there's another one. Another guy with a giant horn. Well, it's not really giant, but another guy with a horn. All right. Hey, appreciate your company there, Todd. Thank you for coming and yucking it up with the other lounge cats. You take care and have a good rest of your night, all right? I am probably not much longer for the studio myself. So I've got a busy day of work ahead of me tomorrow. I'm just trying to get through what I can tonight. Tomorrow's stream will probably, I'll be starting a little earlier, so if you want to be an early bird and come for the early show, by all means, please do. I could use the company. looking good. Here we go again. All right. Well, there, friends, our skeleton army here. Get you a little shot of those guys in there, if I can maneuver my camera. All right. We're looking good. We're looking real good. We have we're basically down to doing a couple of them have some cloth bits on their helmets, the belts and webbing stuff going on, touch up paint, the little wraps around their staffs. We're getting very close on this project. And I have to say, these guys are shaping up to look real good. Thank you all for all your company while painting these guys, because it does help. I think with that, I am going to bid farewell myself and get headed off to Slumberland here. Thank you to Cal, the Dungeon Minister, Tonka Todd, Von Gifford. I hope you get some sleep, by the way, Von Gifford. I think Sapphire was maybe in here earlier too. TJ, thanks everybody for coming. I do appreciate you. If you're watching this after the fact, thank you as well. It does. I do appreciate you stopping by and checking out Paint Minis Live. If you like what you see here, please come and join us in the live chat if you can. When we're live here at PML, we like talking minis, games, anything under the sun, nerd related content is abundant over here. Thank you, TJ. I appreciate the compliment. Makes my night. Everybody stay safe, take care. We'll see you. I'm gonna post as soon as I know what my schedule is gonna look like tomorrow. I'll post up and make sure that everyone's aware of what time the stream is gonna be starting tomorrow. It's gonna be a long one. So thank you very much and take care.